How do you deal with to both the gentlemen, two questions. How do you deal with journalism in the post-truth world where facts are not facts and it doesn't matter how well your researched facts are, A. B, how do you deal with the fact that journalism, serious research journalism is not being consumed? How do you make your journalism much more accessible to the next generation? Abhinandan, you've done Gustakhi Maaf. Are we going to see a lot more of journalism being massified? It is good journalism, but is accessible journalism. Do you think still the Hindus and the Indian Express are sitting on ivory towers that is not being accessed by the teenagers?
I'll go first. I think I have a very optimistic view of the future. Of course, there are a few riders that I'll just put out there. One is, it's not unique to this age or to our country. Big Boss or Big Brother will always, or a Jersey Shore will always have a larger viewership than 60 Minutes, the world over. I mean, it was Norway, the most beautiful, wonderful country on human rights, that invented the Big Brother format. So we cannot expect the larger chunk to be viewing serious news. The larger chunk will be viewing a circus. However, the people who view serious news, the impact that they have is significant enough to cause a change. Now, the word elite has been kind of twisted and made an ugly thing by Trump, and, you know, it's followed the right wing the world over. But the word elite by itself is not a bad word. Bapu was a thought elite. I think Bapu had a thought process that was way beyond humanity as it existed then or even as it exists now. I think there will be species in a time that will look at Bapu as the normal. Like, why would you hit someone back? What's it going to get you? But we are not that species. So Bapu was a thought elite. Journalism had a filter of an elite who were expected to have a moral compass that made sure that that filter existed. Technology has blown that to smithereens. So that is the problem. The solution is what you're talking about, fake news. You know, I don't know, with Donald Trump on the run-up to his election tweeted out this JPEG, this image that gave the numbers, that he said were the numbers, on black deaths. The number of black people who kill black people. The number of black people who kill white people. The number of white people. The data was all nonsense. It was not that most black deaths were being caused by black people. Till date, he hasn't deleted that. It has been shown to be false. It is one of those, you know, WhatsApp University data sets. Our own leaders, including our Prime Minister, payload numbers which are proved the next day are wrong. But by and large, the people don't care. They will still say, ठीक है, अच्छा है, clouds होते हैं, radio waves काम नहीं करती. You know, जब internet नहीं था, I had already sent a digital picture to Advani ji. I mean, it was embarrassing. It's an embarrassing for any leader to say that, but it will not diminish him. The change will come from an institution. Like, if you go to Singapore, before the film starts, you are shown, in case of a terror attack, where to escape from. Dudes, no Al-Qaeda is interested in attacking Singapore, first of all. But even if it were, that is how they use their 2 minutes before the film. How do we use it? Stand up. Jan Gan Man. The dumbest thing on earth. So institutions are the most powerful thing. And unless you have a person heading an institution who says, this must change, then it will. And I have no doubt there will be such a person. We may not have him on the horizon yet, but we must understand there is nothing stronger than the institution of government. And, so, yeah, sorry, sir, go ahead. And that is where the change will come from. We can push it. The media can be a part of that process. But until someone there makes the change, it is not going to be significant enough. And you see history the world over. Any change that has happened for the better or worse has been started at a level that the institution has backed. So without the backing of an institution, I don't see much change happening. Josy?
No, I just want to add, Akash, I mean, while I might sound pessimistic, the fact is that my own experience after writing the book is that it has sold about 100,000 copies, and which is massive in India.
Dude, that's huge.
Numbers,
People
right?
get to
Yeah.
throw parties when they sell 10,000.
Yeah. So I do have school children who reach out to me saying that how can I become a journalist? I do have people who reach out to me saying that I want to come and work with you and all that. So I think people are reading the elite, the intelligent elite is out there. But the fact is that they are dispersed. And in this madness of Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all that, we are not seeing that crowd. And that crowd is saying that, look, it's idiotic. So they just go quiet. My book is used in IIM Ahmedabad for 2-3 papers. It's a compulsory read. So a lot of the smart guys, they reach out. It's not that people are not reading, people are not discussing. And I think this is a time when good journalism is in great demand. There is ample number of Indians who want to pay money for good journalism. But if you don't give them good journalism, why should they pay money to you? Right?
Absolutely. You have to make it worth the while. That's what, as the wise man Gabbar said, Loha hi lohe ko kaatta hai. So while the damage has come from interconnectivity and technology, the solution will also come from there, because it wasn't that all news entrepreneurs were evil people back then, but there was just broadcast and print, which was a one-way delivery mechanism. I talk, you listen. Technology has allowed it to be two-way. So if you can also hedge as far as revenues are concerned from 1 million people rather than one advertiser, that is also part of the solution. And I believe technology will provide the solution.